Acknowledge Councilmember Paul Koretz. Thank you for your endorsement. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your leadership on so many issues that we care so deeply about, LGBT, HIV/AIDS, so many things that he's been such a reliable voice on, and I couldn't be prouder to have your support. And of course, I cannot tell you how wonderful Arturo Chavez has been. How tremendous his support for this campaign, for his dedication to this district, I mean, going back decades. And so to have him with me, I tell you, it is truly empowering. We can do this, we can win. I know that we can if we bring everyone together, every community leader and folks like Arturo that care deeply about where we live. So thank you, Arturo. Muchísimas gracias. I also want to thank Steve Caston, who spoke with us here. Steve, Lincoln Heights, just a long-time leader here in the Lincoln Heights community, and I'm so thankful for the office space. Thank you. It's a great savings, and it's really helpful. Wonderful space. By the way, right up there, that window, that's where I live night and day, making calls, all that work. So it's a huge help, and thank you, Steve, for allowing us to be here. I also want to acknowledge, of course, you don't do this without your family. And unfortunately, my partner had to leave to another event, but I want to acknowledge him because he has been just a remarkable source of strength for me, and just a great partner in doing this together. I also want to acknowledge someone from my family as well here. My brother Joe Lopez, Jose Lopez is here. So thank you for bringing him. So you've heard so much, and so let me keep my message brief. You've heard a lot about being a homegrown candidate, right? I was born in this district. My dad took his first English lessons at Garfield High School. Met and married my mom in East LA, and eventually saved up money, bought his first home in the city of El Monte, where we grew up. And as you heard Judy mention, we had a rough patch there early on. Mom had kidney disease, and she struggled, and she ultimately lost that battle, and it was hard at home. It was not easy, but for reasons I don't fully understand today, I stuck with it. And I never would have believed I would end up at a top liberal arts college, go on to Harvard University and do the things that I've done. But I know in my heart that it's because folks were there, social workers, mentors, librarians, teachers, people that make up our pathways to opportunity. Those pathways to opportunities are our schools, there are community-based health and human services, there are libraries, there are those resources that people in our communities, and particularly in underserved communities, need. And it's not negotiable. We have to have them. And so that's why I'm running. We got to protect those pathways to opportunity. They were there for me. They're critically important. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to fight for them. Now, you heard healthcare reform. That's what I've been doing for a decade. Fighting to make sure that we have access to health and to quality healthcare, regardless of income. It should be a fundamental human right. We need to work on our schools. We need to do so much. And I'm ready to roll up my sleeves and get in it. But I'll tell you, we gotta win this fight. We gotta win this fight. And I am so proud of how we've been able to pull this together. Every community, every single neighborhood in this district, more than 1,000 individual donors has made part of this community. And so what we're doing here is we're finally changing the dynamics around how you win in East Side districts. No longer is it 3 people in a room deciding who the next person is going to represent us, nor Sacramento deciding who's going to come in to represent us. We're changing that. With your support, we're changing it. And I couldn't be more thrilled to see that happen. So thank you for making that happen. And so let me just tell you what it's going to take. It's going to take lots and lots and lots of walking. It's going to take lots of canvassing.